Please remember that since the Vatican II, the Roman Catholic Communion at least, took a 180-degree turn. And it recognized explicitly and formally that the Holy Spirit is at work in other religions. Hence, some of their rituals, without designating which ones and getting into the details, also lead to salvation. And this is a fundamental truth that hasn't filtered down too far. It certainly hasn't gotten into the pews, and I'm not so sure how far it has gotten down the various corridors of the Vatican. But this is what the fathers of the church in the most authoritative formal teaching of our times have said. It's so wonderful that we can forgive them that it took 1900 years to get there. But now that they're there, all the doors and windows are basically unlocked, if not opened. And there breathes through the world a new movement of divine love that we can feel and pick up and further and foster and become a part of. And it's that tide of the true knowledge of God and of ourselves that is gradually inching its way into the consciousness of humanity. And if we don't destroy ourselves in the next, sometime during this century, a high possibility, of course, humanly speaking, then the human family may begin to be transformed. And this transformation, of course, involves moving through the spiritual evolution of the human family that we've negotiated in our childhood, more or less poorly, I would suspect, and which is now available to a vaster group of the population. There are 2 billion Christians in the world. If they only got this message, it could change the world. And that's our job, it seems to me, as Christians, is to embody the teaching of Jesus in its contemplative dimension. Contemplative dimension is the only thing that can make sense out of Christianity. It's not monotheism that will save us. It's the Trinitarian relationships and the vision of ultimate reality as unconditional love. This is what can raise the downward-leaning movement of human evolution, or the regressive tendencies that have plagued us for thousands of years.